Hey everyone, welcome back to Dee Dee's Mediterranean Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a really simple, easy, sweet dessert called the Glazed Puffy Fig Tree. Now, if you want this recipe or any of my other recipes, don't forget to go to my website at ddmed.com, and there you can join my Facebook, my Twitter, or my social network, and you can talk among other people who love Mediterranean food. Now, we're going to go over the ingredients and I'm going to show you how to put it together. Here I have some puff pastry, some butter, some mint for garnish, some dried figs that I rehydrated with some water. I have some nutmeg, cinnamon, mascarpone cheese, and honey. Now I have some puff pastry here. You can find puff pastry at any of your local grocery stores in the freezer section. I like to keep it on hand just in case, I want to whip up a dessert real quick, or I want to make hot dogs, pigs in a blanket, whatever it is. It's really good to have on hand. Now what we're going to do, I want to cut these into triangles. And then we're going to bake them for a little bit just until they puff up, and then we're going to layer our dessert. So just like that. They could be free form, they don't have to be perfect triangles. You just want to lay them on a non-stick baking sheet, just like that. I'm going to bake them for about 15 to 20 minutes, just until they get nice golden brown and puffy. Now, I have the red figs. You can use red figs or white figs. If they're in season, you can even use fresh figs. I just rehydrated them just for about an hour with some water. You can use anything you want to rehydrate the figs. Some people like to use rum, some people like to use juices, cranberry juice, different things, whatever you like. I'm just going to go for the water today and make it really simple because we're going to have a lot more flavor from the honey and the spices. So what I like to do with the figs, just cut off the top, just like that, and I just want to cut it down the center. So you have that pretty center. So just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a glaze for the figs. Really nice glaze. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to finish cutting these up and then we're going to go to the stove top. Now here I have a 9-stick pan. I have it on medium heat. I'm going to add the butter. Just let that melt. We're going to add our figs that we cut up to it and just let them cook for about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, just until they get nice and brown. Okay, so we cooked these for about 3 minutes until the butter melted into the nice little grooves in the figs. It smells amazing. I just want to add just a pinch of salt. I want to add the honey, just like that. Oops. Get it all in there. You want to use a good quality honey that has good flavor. Natural honey, raw honey is good. Just mix this up a little bit, and then we're going to add our seasoning. So we have our nutmeg and cinnamon. Just like that. And you want to let this cook just for another 3 minutes. Now, here we have our puff pastry. I took it out. They're still a little warm. I just let them get nice toasty brown. See that? So like a nice golden brown. Golden brown on top. Let them cool for just 5 minutes. I have the glaze here as well. See? They look beautiful. They're nice and shiny. And it smells amazing. I let that also cool for about 5 minutes before we put this all together. Now what you're going to want to do is get a nice pretty plate. I'm going to start with a nice big piece of puff pastry. Get some of the mascarpone cheese. And put a nice dollop right in the middle, just like that. It's going to melt and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to put some of the fig and the fig glaze on it. Just like that. I'm going to put another one on top. Just like that. You can tower it as high or as low as you want. And put another dollop just like that. go. Put more figs all over it, just like that. That way you get a nice 2 pieces of pastry. You get figs. And then to make this my fig tree, I like to put a nice piece of mint right on top. There you go. You have a puffy fig tree. It's easy to make. If you have unexpected people coming over and you want to throw something together in 10 minutes, this is what you're going to want to do. It's so easy. It tastes delicious. Get the recipe on my website, and I'll see you again at Dee Dee's Mediterranean Kitchen.